What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again, guys, in the 2025 Christopher Bell Dewalt Toyota Camry here in the studio. Let's check it out. And here we go, folks, with the diecast in hand. Christopher Bell's Dewalt Toyota Camry finally is here. You know, I would have had this diecast probably already reviewed on the channel a couple weeks ago. Problem is, it was sold out at Circle B, and I was like, oh man, I missed my chance, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they had some more in stock. So, you know, I guess the message of the day is, even though your diecast that you're wanting is out of stock, make sure to keep checking back. Circle B will restock sometimes, so tap in with that. They'll have a little notification thing, like you click on the car, and it'll say out of stock, and it'll say notify me. And basically, you know, if you click that, and if you already have an account at Circle B, they'll send you an email if that car actually is restocked. So that is really cool how they do that. Anyways, here's the box design. You have Christopher Bell, which takes up the entire name area of the car. Get Joe Gibbs Racing. Let's go ahead and open up the car. And here we go, folks. Brand new, out of the box. And I love the Dewalt cars, man. They've been around the sport for so long with Matt Kenseth, and then, of course, well, they left, and then they came back with Matt Kenseth, and then you had Eric Jones, and nowadays Christopher Bell. And it's just cool to see him still in the sport, man. I love Dewalt. Their stuff really good. So that's always cool to get a diecast of them as well. So you go to the front of the diecast, you have Dewalt right there on the hood of the car. And massive W line-out again, removing the shadows from the hood louvers, because this car would have been really difficult to see if you couldn't have, if you had the shadow effect, it would just be a bunch of gibberish. So unfortunately, they only did the outlining of it so you can really see the Dewalt logo like that. Got Bell on the front windscreen with a Toyota badge there. Go to the front of the diecast. You have the Camry logo with the brand new, or, you know, technically still somewhat brand new hammerhead style front end for the Toyota Camrys. Number 20 right there, Joe Gibbs Racing. I like how the headlights, they wrap right around the crown of the Toyota. I like that. It's such a unique front end to the car. Definitely reminds me of their Gen 5 era stuff. It's a Sunoco on both sides. The whole base of the car is that signature Dewalt yellow with just a drop of orange. And then you have a little bit of like some effects on the front of the car to wrap behind the grill intakes. The left side of the diecast here, and Dewalt has had so many different paint schemes with Christopher Bell. I mean, if you look at all the different paint schemes he has ran since his tenure at Joe Gibbs Racing, specifically in the next gen era, there is so many Dewalt cars. I kid you not, there might be 20 different ones he's ran in the next gen era, and we've only maybe gotten 3, maybe 4 of them produced. So that's kind of crazy in my opinion, but that's the reality, because they have like alternate paint schemes where they'll have 1 week they'll have like, I don't know, they'll have like wood paneling on the side. The next week they'll have concrete, or just different things with it. And I really, really, really wish they made a diecast for all of it. Got C-Bell right there on the side of the name rail. Got Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing on the B post. Interstate batteries. You have well, the American ethanol ring part of it, if I guess you could still consider it that. I don't know what this is here. There's like some random arrows. I have no idea what that is. Reesers there. Get Ream, Mobile One, Simeon's, Doosan, I think. Sport Clips, Mac Tools, Sherwin-Williams, and Lincoln Welders. Dewalt right there on the side. I want to say they do put some logos here occasionally, so that might be a reason why there's nothing there. Got the number 20 just above the rocker box. Cup Series and Goodyear. I do notice the Goodyear logo appears to be dark blue and yellow, I think. Maybe I'm tripping on that. For the back panel of the diecast, of course, pick this one up for our good friends over there at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to pick up yours today as well. Make sure to tap in, get all your Christopher Bell cars. I got his Coke 600 race to win that came out this year. They have the Ream car as well. I'll show that real quick. Brand new diecast for 2025. They didn't make this car in 2024, the clean edition. So if you're looking for that car, well, it's out now. Make sure to tap in. Don't have to use that promo code, but you can if you'd like to. Get a little bit of a, what is it, a hair or something on the car? That's interesting. It's all good. Got Mobile One right there, Toyota, number 20, Dewalt, Camry, and the XSE. I really like how they did the back end of the car here. How you have the headlights at the top, but then you have like these 2 wings on each side, and then the Dewalt is like perfectly placed in the middle of the trunk. And the trunk design fits exactly where the orange is. That is actually a really cool design. I like that. On the right side of the diecast, you have number 20 once again. Just beautiful paint scheme, man. I love the Dewalt cars. I mean, Matt Kenseth, he had so many different paint schemes with Dewalt. You know, if you think about all the years that they've been in the sport, you would kind of think they had the same exact paint scheme every year, but no, they didn't. Even back in the Kenseth years, every year there was a different livery. So for like the last 20-something years, they've been in the sport, give or take, because they did take a break for a couple of years. Every year they had a different livery. Maybe outside of 2008 and like 2009, they've had so many different paint scheme styles. My favorite one, man, it's hard to top the Roush Racing era stuff, but the Joe Gibbs Racing era stuff has been fantastic. Like his Christopher Bell's Bristol car that he won in 2023, the dirt race. They never made the clean version of that car, but the Bristol race to win, that diecast is just insane. There's literally dirt printed on the windows. It's so cool. But that clean paint scheme itself is really, really nice. Got the number 20 right there on the roof. I always like how they do this. They do the bold font at the top of the car with the standard, you know, the signature Tony Stewart style font on the door number. But I like how they do the top number there. Got Guaranteed Tough as their slogan. Bell, and then Dewalt. What an awesome diecast right there, fellas. Absolutely recommend it. You know, we don't get a ton of Dewalt cars. I know he has so many different paint schemes that, as I mentioned, they don't make all of them. He's actually won quite a bit of races in the Dewalt car. I mean, literally, he won 2 of them this year. So he won, what was it? Oh my goodness, he won at Atlanta, and then I think he won Coda in the Dewalt car, and then he won Phoenix. I don't think it was a Dewalt car. So, but those 2 diecasts are actually available for pre-order, and I haven't heard anything about them getting canceled. So I think they're actually going to get made. So that's the first time since what is it? Roval 2022? Is it Roval 2022 or no? Or Martinsville? Martinsville or Roval? They made a race to win diecast for Christopher Bell. I think it was the Roval, and that was his race to win that he got, and it was put in the Advent calendar line. I want to say it was the Roval. Maybe it was Martinsville. It was either or. He won both of those races, the Dewalt car. Only one of them got produced. So my point is, W Lionel, W Joe Gibbs Racing getting those diecasts made for 2025, because it's been a while. And oh yeah, by the way, good luck finding that diecast because it was in the first Advent calendar line. Here's 2 diecasts that you're not going to want to miss out on as well. Circle B Diecast has an amazing deal going on right now with the diecast chassis set. So both of these cars are being sold as a set, right? These are the diecast chassis editions of these cars. What makes these cars so special, fellas, only 288 produced. So think about that for a second. Only 288 sets of this. You think of how many thousands of NASCAR fans are out there. You think about all the history with the Red Bull cars and how popular they are. Only 288 diecast chassis editions of each one. They're being sold as a set right now at Circle B. I have no idea how many they're still in stock. But I'm just telling you, if you're looking for something that might be difficult to find in the future, 288 is a super low production amount for a diecast that high. So, I mean, they made, obviously, you know, a good amount of the standard release. But for specifically the diecast chassis one, that could be really hard to find years from now. So, if you've never had a diecast chassis one, they're actually a lot heavier than you expect. The whole bottom plate is completely metal, and it's also a good opportunity to kind of get used to it because the last few these next upcoming months are going to be the last few months of the standard plastic chassis Gold Series edition of these cars to be produced, and then they're all going to be diecast chassis. So. It's a good opportunity to kind of get used to it, you know, for your future collecting. They're also going to have rubber wheels as well whenever they update that, which should be later this year, I'd imagine. So this is kind of a transition, if you will, from the standard plastic tires and plastic chassis to full die-cast chassis, and then, of course, the rubber tires as well. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet signing off.